And when they finally pulled the driver's body from the twisted, burning wreck, it looked like this. Yes, sir. That was the worst accident I ever seen.
I get off right up here.
Have a nice day.
Be sure and tell them Large Marge sent ya.
Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends, and thanks so much for dropping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Sorry that this is kind of a downer video, but early this morning I found out that someone that had a huge impact on my childhood unfortunately passed away from cancer, that being the great Paul Reubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. I grew up loving Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It's always been one of my favorite films. I didn't see this one in the movie theater when it opened in 1985, but I did see it on cable television, and that's where the film, from my understandings, really gained its cult following. I knew that Paul Reubens was a comedian, but it wasn't until I saw him in this movie that I just realized how brilliant he is. And all throughout the day today, I've just had it on in the background because not only was it just an indelible performance, but it's just like the movie itself is so much fun, and it really harkens back to a very innocent time. I just love the story about this man looking for his bike, and the cast is just fantastic. Not only Paul Reubens, but Mark Holton as Francis, E.G. Daly as Dottie. Everybody in it does a terrific job, and it's just such a lighthearted, fun, almost like human cartoon of a movie that every time I watch it, I just immediately go back to that 12-year-old watching it for the first time on HBO. This DVD was given to me when I graduated college, so I've had this since 2000. My ex-girlfriend Tina gave it to me. I'm really heartbroken today, and not only talking about that film, but the shirt. This was one of the early Fright Rags releases that I picked up. It's called Large Marge, and you can see there's Large Marge and Pee-wee right there, the infamous scene in the film, one of my favorite moments in movie history. Yeah, the Pee-wee's Big Adventure will always mean so much to me, and Paul Reubens was a huge part of my life. And getting old really sucks, because not only have I lost some of my heroes this year, like Lance Kerwin and Carol Locatill and Tom Sizemore, but losing Paul Reubens sort of drives home that this is going to happen a lot in my lifetime. As long as I'm here, I'm going to see these people that really impacted me as a kid leave. And I'm heartbroken that he was dealing with cancer. Just to read a little bit about, the official article that I've read about it. This is on NBC News. Said actor Paul Reubens, who came to fame in the 1980s as children's TV star Pee Wee Herman, has died after a cancer diagnosis. His team said Monday he was 70. Last night we said farewell to Paul Reubens, an iconic American actor, comedian, writer, and producer whose beloved character Pee Wee Herman delighted generations of children and adults with his positivity, whimsy, and belief in the importance of kindness. Paul bravely and privately fought cancer for years with his trademark tenacity and wit, a gifted and prolific talent. He will forever live in the comedy pantheon in our hearts as a treasured friend and man of remarkable character and generosity of spirit. The announcement of his death included a personal statement from the actor explaining why he kept his medical condition under wraps. Says, "Please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing the last 6 years," he wrote. "I have always felt a large amount of love and respect from my friends, fans, and supporters. I have loved you all so much and enjoyed making art for you." And it just says Reubens rocketed to fame, creating the sarcastic but good-natured man-child Pee Wee Herman, a character whose red bow tie and sneering catchphrases, "I know you are, but what am I?" were ubiquitous in the 1980s and early 90s. Yeah, I mean, the rest of it, I'll let people read it. I'll put a link down below. But yeah, he meant a lot to me. And not only Pee-wee's Big Adventure, but also Pee-wee's Playhouse, which I was a little too old for that, but I remember that like taking off that same year that I had seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I remember that year is when it debuted and was a huge hit with children. And then of course he did Big Top Pee-wee. He did Pee-wee's Big Holiday in 2016. But besides that, he was also in Nightmare Before Christmas. He played Locke. He was in the movie Blow with Johnny Depp. Fantastic performance. He was in movies like Batman Returns. He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was in Matilda. He was amazing. And the world is a sadder place without him. I'm heartbroken that he's gone. My heart goes out to his fans, his friends, his colleagues. Again, this is devastating news to people like me who grew up with this amazing man. But rest in peace to Mr. Paul Reubens, and I'm grateful that I grew up when I did. I say that so much now. I'm grateful I grew up in the time that I did, and I had these iconic characters and actors that I could look up to that provided me with so much joy and really, really made huge lasting impressions on me that I'll take through the rest of my life. So thank you everyone for watching. Very sad day, and I'm a little choked up about it, but yeah, I recommend, if you haven't seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and I really recommend everybody check this out. It is literally one of the best movies ever made. It's so much fun. You'll have a blast watching it. It is like a cartoon. Paul Reubens is so fantastic as this character, Pee Wee Herman. You love him, you laugh with him, and it's such a fun film and such a sweet film. And you go on such a journey with him to find his beloved bike. And I'm so glad that I have this film, and I'm so glad that it was a part of my childhood, and I'm so glad that he was a part of my life. So thank you everyone for watching. Sorry this is kind of a downer, but let me know what you guys think about Paul Reubens. Did you grow up with him like I did? Were you a fan of the Pee-wee? Were you a fan of Pee-wee's Playhouse, his movies, other performances? Like I said, he was so amazing in Blow. One of my favorite performances of his outside of the Pee Wee Herman character. I appreciate everyone's support, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Peace. Hey fellow Fright Fiends, just want to say thank you again for supporting Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. If you're brand new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification so you're updated every time I drop a new video. I typically do this once or twice a week with new content. I've been doing this for over 11 years, and the horror genre is a passion of mine, and it really means a lot to me that I can share that passion with all of you guys. Thanks so much again for the support, and I'll talk to you again later. Take it easy, stay scared as always. Peace.